Hey, this is Mr. James from Charm City Karate. I want to talk a little bit about the TUFNations, Australia versus Canada, that was on last night. It was a pretty good show. I haven't watched the nations fight before. It's a pretty new experience for me. I thought it was interesting how them coming from two different countries set up the teams really well. Normally, I really enjoy watching the guys fight to get into the house. Obviously, they didn't have that. Maybe they had some sort of prelims back in their country. Maybe not. I really don't know. It sounded kind of like they just had them picked out because they were some of the best guys in their countries already. But be that as it may, it was really cool to see guys that were already kind of gelled together. They had that patriotic thing going for them already. Wasn't a whole lot of divisiveness from the start. That Cajun guy's got a whole lot of personality to go around. I hope he doesn't turn out like Chris Lieben. I mean, a couple years after the show was over, Chris Lieben's turned into quite a nice guy on the show. He was almost intolerable. He had some skills, but he really needed to grow up a lot. Cajun also has some skills. I got to say, all his mouth and his carrying on, I wasn't sure he'd actually be able to fight. But they did a good job of editing the show to make you think the Canadians were going to win. Why? Because they almost always do it the same way. When you get a whole bunch of video of guys going, "Oh, we're going to win, we're going to win," that usually means they're going to lose. If you get guys saying, "There's no way that we're going to lose, we're definitely going to win," that usually means we're going to lose. You get guys talking about, "Well, his record's not so good, he hasn't won in a while, he hasn't fought in 2 years," that usually means he's going to win. So, I wasn't too surprised the Cajun won. I was surprised the Cajun won so decisively. I got to say, Brendan from Australia, he didn't really do a whole lot. He came out, he got bloodied very quickly, and he shot in for an early takedown that didn't pay off for him at all. And he kind of looked like he was looking for an excuse to give up. I'm not trying to badmouth you, Brendan. It happens in a lot of MMA fights where a guy just realizes he's in a bad spot and it's time to tap. I get it, man. But it looked like he was looking for a way to give up. I was very surprised he didn't give up to that ankle lock, knee lock that he got caught in early. It was a pretty good fight. Cajun definitely showed some skills going in. If he can calm down a little in the house, he can be a good fighter to watch. And I'm definitely interested to see how the rest of the season goes. There's a lot of pretty scenery. Hopefully we'll get some more training footage next time and less trees. All right, so those are my thoughts on the premiere episode of TUFNations, Australia versus Canada. And I'll see you guys next week. I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. Take care. See you next time.